You're not trying to win. Hello, Malcolm here, and welcome to Tuesday Teaching Tips. And today I want to bring you a thought prompted by a podcast I listened to the other day. But first of all, a reminder what this is all about. In Acts chapter 14, it says that Paul and Barnabas spoke so effectively that a great number of Jews and Greeks believed. And that's what we want to do. We want to be effective speakers. In other words, our goal surely is not just to be right. Anybody can be right. Our goal is to be effective, to make a difference so that people can believe. And I have a way of thinking about this that might be interesting for us. I was listening to a podcast recently, a film review podcast by Mayo and Kermode, and they were reviewing a film called Fighting With My Family, about a British wrestling family and the daughter of which broke into the American WWE. And they were discussing the nature of that kind of wrestling and the fact that is it fake? And because results are already decided. It's more about entertainment than about winning the bout. And they made the point that it's not fake but fixed. Since it's fixed, what's the point in the wrestling? And the point is not to win the bout, because that's been decided. But the point is to not win the bout, but win over your audience. So you're in control of that. If you're a performer, you're the wrestler, you're in control of that. You want to try and perform in such a way that the audience will like you, they will cheer you, they will clap you, they'll be on your side. That's what you're trying to do, and that you have an influence over that. And it made me think about this in terms of preaching and teaching. I know the parallels between that and WWE wrestling are not exact parallels, but we're not trying to win an argument when we're standing up in front of people to give a presentation. We're not trying to beat them down and say, I'm right, you're wrong. And when we do that, it doesn't go well. In fact, I listened to a recording of somebody even today who, as he was teaching his lesson, I thought, you're trying to prove to me that I'm wrong and you're right. And that doesn't help me to have an open heart here. Why not try and win me over to your point of view? Seems to me that's much more effective, and that's why Paul and Barnabas are effective. They speak effectively, they win over these people. And so as you're preparing your next lesson, you might think about this, as I will mine. I'm preaching on Acts 12 soon. As I prepare that, I need to be thinking about how to get my point across, or the point of this passage across, in such a way to win over the hearts and minds of the people I'm speaking to, whether they're believers or not, rather than trying to win the argument. So it's not a debate. It's not a fight, not that kind of fight. It's a conversation, and in a conversation, if you're trying to beat someone down and win the argument, you're not going to make many friends and be very persuasive in a healthy way. Be more like bullying. Let's not be bullies. Let's instead try and win over the people we're speaking to. And part of that is about listening, part of that is about serving, and part of that is about speaking what they need to hear rather than what we want to say. Part of that is about knowing what the needs are. Part of that is about the way we come across, about our humility, that we're part of the group. We're not standing separate from the group. We share our own weaknesses. Many things go into that, and I'd like to know what you think helps with this. So what do you think helps to win people over? Not in a manipulative way, but what do you think helps to win them over to trust that what we're saying here is coming from a place of sincerity, of desire to help, rather than a desire to tell them what they need to do and why they're wrong? I'd like to know what you think. So please leave a comment anywhere you hear or see this recording, and do leave it publicly so that we can learn from each other, because we learn best when we learn in community. And if you know someone who might benefit, please pass the link on. Hit the subscribe button, the notification button, leave a review wherever you get your podcasts from. That would be fantastic. And I pray you have a great week. Until the next time, I hope you have a terrific Tuesday and a wonderful week. Take care, and God bless.